Okay, I'm just in Burger Monster. I got my monster chicken sandwich made from the giant claw. They cooked them and they fried them today. So the giant claw's dead. They found his carcass in the water after what's his name? What's his face? Jeff Morrow shot him out of the sky in the giant claw. My favorite giant bird monster. It's a bird monster burger here at the Burger Monster, which it's really somewhere else. I just made that up. And I'm sitting here with Mark. I got this for $1, only a stinking buck. And I got my Diet Agua, diet water. So that's Big Mark Clark, Monster Fiend. How you doing?
Hey.
Friends of Dan the Man and John Gilbert, Arizona Gill Monster, Arizona Gill Man. How's it going? Hey, those onion rings look good, man.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You put those on your burger sometimes, don't you?
Especially with the horseradish sauce.
Oh man, it looks good. You don't mind if I film this, do you? Yeah. Now I'm gonna have my giant claw burger. Yeah. And I got my Son of Famous Monsters shirt. That's a son. That's Shack Monster. Son of Famous Monsters. In Horrorwood. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, sorry. Sorry about that. And that's Mark Clark's cell phone right there. That's Dan the Man. Dan the Man Roebuck and Arizona Gilman on the right. There's your cell phone. Sorry about that. And Horrorwood, California, the Son of Famous Monsters convention. I should have talked before I took that
Go to
bite.
the shows at the Portage Rock?
Yeah, go to the Portage, and I'm having my diet ice water, well, not without ice. I get diet water so I won't get because I'm having that monster burger. It's high in calories.
What do you think of the new Famous Monsters?
Actually, I'm trying to bulk up. The new Famous Monsters, I don't like it. It's all color pictures. I like black and white. I like the old black and white. I like Scary Monsters because it's black and white.
Yeah.
A real monster magazine. And he's got all. In fact, Scary Monsters in a lot of ways better than Famous Monsters because it's got articles by fans. It's got articles about the stuff. They got that ad. It's not just a story about the movie. It doesn't just tell the scenes of the movie like Famous Monsters, but Forey was good because he had the letters from readers and he would write articles and comments in there too. Forey and the great covers of Famous Monsters. But the reason I like Scary, I think Famous Monsters really was the best back in like the 50s and 60s and 70s up till like 2000, up to issue 200. That's when it was still good. But when they got black colored pictures and now they're showing newer movies, I'm losing interest. I like the old-fashioned look. It makes it feel older. It's got that old feel, that glorious 1960s monster booming feel. Like when I went to Ben Franklin 5 and Dime and got the monster cards, Spook Stories and Outer Limits cards, Dark Shadows cards, Combat cards, and the Untouchables trading cards from the 1962 with Robert Stack, Elliot Ness, my childhood boyhood hero, and the Rifleman.
The pages are falling out of the new Famous Monster magazines.
Wow.
Have you noticed that? Bought a couple issues and the pages are falling out.
I didn't know that. I just look at it a little bit, and I see all these colored pictures, and it makes me think, oh, they're doing a lot of the newer movies, or they're making it look too new. I like it looking old-fashioned. It's not like Dennis Strictena's Scary Monsters. I'm in that magazine a lot. I think I'm in the new Svengoolie issue that just came out, I think.
Yeah, I seen that at the magazine store, yeah.
Yeah, and I think they'll picture me. And I want you people to know that even though I'm 56, I still got it. I look at that. I'm huge. Are you jealous of my body? Mark Clark, are you jealous of my body? You're jealous? Yeah. That's from eating my monster burgers. See, I'm on a high-calorie, high-protein diet. High carbs. I haven't been eating enough carbs lately. That's why I'm losing weight. I'm trying to bulk up. That's why I'm having this monster burger, man. I gotta eat it before it gets cold. Are you jealous of my burger? You can't have it. This is mine. Okay. Well.
So what's your plans, Rocky? You got another movie coming out?
Yeah.
What happened on the Man Cow show? Man Cow was pretty rough to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened if they write you back? I see you there like a week later.
Yeah. Yeah, Mancow was rough on me. Mancow likes to be rough. I'm going to turn this way and see both of us. We're hanging out here with Mark Clark, Monster fan. fan of Big Dan the Man Roebuck and Big John Arizona Gilman Gilbert. They're big guys. You know, they got muscles. Yeah, I mean, really, Arizona Gilman, he's a pretty stocky guy. He looks pretty strong, you know. It's probably from, I don't know. It's probably from fighting monsters or something. I don't know what he does out there.
Tangling with the creature.
Tangling with the creature, he's building his biceps. But you know, anyway, but Dan Roebuck's a nice guy. You're a nice guy too, man.
Oh, yeah.
And Bob Burns is a great guy too, man. Bob Burns, he encouraged me on Monster Bash 2000. He gave his presentation, showed slides and movie clips, you know, with Paul Blaisdell and homemade movies he made with his wife and Paul Blaisdell and his friends in a backyard. They looked like miniature Roger Corman movies, you know, like he was doing like his own version of it, Conquer the World or something. And then there's the guy who owns the Blob. Who's the caretaker of the Blob? The guy with the glasses. You know what I'm talking about. He always brings the Blob to the convention. He was in Famous Monsters a long time, back in the 60s, and he made his own like version of it, Conquer the World, I think. Yeah, like he made his own Beulah monster or something. What is his name? Guy's got glasses. He just got married a couple of years ago. Well, he goes to Fanix a lot. Skinny, slim guy with glasses. He kind of looks like James Woods. Anyway, it's a tip of my tongue. Anyway, he's in my Devilland Part 2. Devilland Part 2 is showing the Blob. He's the caretaker of the Blob. And he gets attacked by the Devil Ant. Anyway, so, yeah, like I say, Bob Burns, nice guy, and he says to me, he says, Rocky, I bet people pick on you a lot. You know, he told me this personally, right at the front stage after his performance. We're sitting up there, and it's just me and him. And people are walking by saying, hey, nice show. And he's looking right at me. It was like we were talking together, like in a coffee shop almost. You know, people were walking by, and it was kind of dark in there, and so it was kind of like mysterious. You know, it was cool. It was like a special moment for me in time. I'll never forget it. It was like just me and him talking, and there were all these people around, and he's concentrating on me. You know, it made me feel special. He says, Rocky, and this is that one time I had alone with Bob Burns, man. It was great. It was Monster Bash 2000 in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. He says, Rocky, I bet people pick on you a lot. You know, people are jealous of you because you make your own movies and you get on TV a lot, and you're happy, you know, and you know, you're excited about what you're doing. You know, you're happy about what you're doing. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, because a lot of these guys, they want to make movies too, but they don't do it. You know, or they make movies, but they don't do it as good as you, or they don't get their movies shown here. You know, they don't get their movies shown like at Monster Bash and stuff. And because you're happy, you know, people are jealous of you because of that, because you're enjoying what you're doing. And you know what he told me? He said, keep being yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep making your monster movies.
Okay.
And
Take it easy.
oh yeah. So I'm talking too much. You got to get back to work. What do you do? What kind of work do you do, man?
Carpet.
Oh, carpet. That sounds good. You know Jeff Block? He does that kind of stuff too.
What's that?
Jeff Block, he does that stuff too. He's from Parker.
Yeah.
He does carpeting and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I don't even have a job. I'm like a professional bum. I just make monster movies in my parents' basement. Anyway, I'm sorry if I talked your head off. I hope I didn't disturb your lunch. Yeah. Can I put this on YouTube?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I want to show Dan and those guys that I met you. Yeah. Thanks a lot for listening. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen you on John's Facebook.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry I left your cell phone on so long.
That's no problem.
I couldn't comment because my mouth was full, and I wanted to swallow it first before I said something. I don't like to talk with my mouth full. Hey, I'll see you. Take care. Yeah. Like George Costanza said about that sandwich, this sandwich is good. I'm going to say, this giant bird monster sandwich is good. This giant claw burger is good. Made from giant claw meat. They got his carcass out of the water today, and they shipped it. They flew it all the way here to Park Ridge, Illinois, and chopped it up and made it into monster burgers, giant claw burgers. It's high in protein. It's like ostrich meat. It's high in protein. It's low in fat. And it builds your muscles like David the Rock. I just... Are you jealous of my body?